Hey everybody, this is Frankie Lee. I always have to think about it, even though I know that I'm making this and I pre-practice everything. I always like stall and think about it. Okay, so I had my surgery on March 17th, 2016. My highest weight was 365 pounds. My surgery weight was 330 pounds. And I don't remember what my last weight was, but I believe that I'm like at a stall or something, because now I weigh 252 pounds, and it seems like I've been here for a little while. I go to the gym every day. I can try. I don't know exactly how to, but I get in 15,000 steps typically a day. I have been extremely big on this. I need to get at least 15,000 steps. If it's like 14,000 something, I'm happy with it. So I go to the gym. I don't know the names of the machines that I use, but I know I took pictures of them, but they all deal with the arms, the abs, the chest muscles, and the back muscles. That's where they all sit. So I don't think that it's like so much of a stall really, because I mean, yeah, I'm not really losing weight per se. But my body has like, it's shifting and changing. And it's a good thing, because I've seen a lot of videos of everybody and they're saying, oh, I'm at a stall, blah, blah, blah. And they don't really realize it at that time, but they're like thinning out. Their body is doing something. So that's kind of like where I'm at. And I went to the I went to the bar. Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day, but I stopped myself. But I went to the doctor's and I weighed myself there because a friend let me have an old scale that they had, and that old scale was an old scale for a reason. Because that scale just wasn't working. Besides the fact I didn't want it in my house anyway, they brought it there and it just kind of like stayed there. Can you wait 1 minute, please? Water. I don't know how to tell you how to drink the water from my Contigo. Ryan, you need to push the button right here. There's a button back here. Do you feel it? Right here. You need to push it and then you need to drink from it, okay? So push it with 2 fingers. You need to push it with 2 fingers there. Okay, tip. Did you get juice? Okay. So, and the best thing about it is that it's like, I'm sorry about that. I totally forgot where I was talking. But I go to the gym for 2 hours, and I make sure that I have changed my schedule to where the 2-hour frame that I go to the gym is typically from 4 to 6 or from 5 to 7, because those are the hours that there are like babysitters at the gym. There's this lady. She's wicked cool. Not gonna complain. So I dropped my kid off in there. It's a very safe area. Klumi, I'm very weird. You gotta push the buttons. I'm sorry, baby. Mommy can't help you there. We can't take the black one off. Weirdo. You gotta push it hard. There you go. And I drop her off there, and there's like a security thing, like I've got like, you know, your little, I don't want to pull my keys out yet. You know those little like they're the cards that you use at Big Y, Stop and Shop, your savings cards. That's practically what I have for my gym. And when I check her in there, I'm the only one that can check her out. So they have like this really cool little playhouse thing for the kids, and it's got a slide, and then they've got like this kitchen area thing and a TV playing. They got a table. It's all so super fun for kids. So then I go upstairs, and I do my workout. I do the first few weeks I was doing 3 reps of 10, and now I'm doing 5 reps of 15. So each machine I do it 5 times, 15 times.
I'm done.
So okay, you're done? Thank you. So I'm sorry. So I do that, and then I go on the bike, and I average about, I don't know, it ranges between 6.0 to 8.0 on the bike. But it's not like a bike. It's like sat back with a chair on it, with the little levers on the side where you put your hands on to get the heart rate. And I don't know how fast. I know it's considered fast, but I go at 105 RPMs. That's not to start though, because I start off slowly, and within the first like 5 minutes I've got myself up to that level. And I try so hard to keep myself at that level. And I have noticed such a big difference in my legs, because before it was like, I don't know how to explain it. My legs had a lot of chunky spots on them that I was like really embarrassed about all the time. Like when I was big, it was like, oh, people are gonna see that. Ugh. And now I really don't care what people think of my flesh, because I'm in the midst of changing myself. So I still eat a lot of salads and whatnot. And then from that bike, I go over to the treadmill, and I'm not ready to run because it's not the fact that I have fat, it's that I have, like, everything kind of like bounces there, and it's just like, I can feel it, I know I can feel it, but the rest of the world, they just see it jumping, you know. So it's just, after a little while I start getting annoyed, and it's like, okay, you know what, screw that, I don't care what anybody says. And then I go at what I was told is called a turtle jog, and it's faster than my walking pace. So I mean, gets my heart up there. I even do this out on the streets now. The other night I went to go see my nephew play in his first game of scrimmage against the school that I went to as a kid, and they kicked some butt, man. So you know, I mean, it was pretty decent. But you know, I get on the treadmill, and I do that one for about 4 to 6 miles, depending. Well, it says 4.0 or 6.0 by the time I'm done, depending on how much time I have left, because I have a 2-hour frame. So however long it takes me to do my 5 reps of 15 on the, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different machines that I do. And then I go on the bike and then the treadmill. There was one day where I switched it up. I went on 3 of the machines, and then I went and I did the bike, and then I went over and I did the other 2 machines, and then I went back on the treadmill. And that day there was not a good day for me, so I don't think they'll ever do that again. And then one day I decided, oh, you know what? I'm just going on the regular looking bicycle one. And I did that. It wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all until about 15 minutes in, because I think that I got on a bike that was faulty. It was telling me that my heart rate was at like 115, or I can't even remember. It just, I would put it on 1 minute and it was like 115, and the next thing I would, I'd have my hands off and I'd be going, and all of a sudden it's just like, wow, I feel like my heart is going through the roof. And I would check it and it said 83, and then it was just like, oh, you know what? I've been on this machine long enough for a while now. I'm not going to get off of it. I'm just going to keep pushing forward. And I was trying to keep myself at the same pace. And the next thing you know, I felt this sharp pain go like right through my shoulder, like I had been shot. It went through my back as well. And it like took my breath. I was completely out of breath. I was just like, I couldn't do it. So I stopped, and then I went over to another machine because this machine was just really pissing me off. And I clicked, I moved the pedal so that it would register that there was something there, and I like quickly put it all in. And I put my hands on the heart rate thing, and it said heart rate, and of course you gotta wait. And then all of a sudden it came up, and from the time that I'd gotten off of my other machine to check through this machine, it told me that my heart rate was at 162. So I just kind of like stood there for a minute, and I said, yeah, I need to just calm myself. I don't know whether I was having an anxiety at the same time I don't even know why I was having an anxiety attack, but for some weird reason I was having anxiety, or maybe I just pushed myself too hard. So now I seriously keep myself in check on that, and I just kind of say, yeah, no, it's not happening. But I do have to let you all go. I would love to. I think I'm gonna come up here and just like make another video, and when I get home I'm gonna send this one and then send the other one and see what I gotta do. So every day at the gym I do about 10 to 13,000 steps, and then at night, like when I get home after work now, with my husband, I run out, and y'all can go ahead and say whatever you want against me, but I know, baby, 1 minute. But I run around the neighborhood and I collect Pokemon. I don't know why. I'm not really interested in it. I don't really care, but it gets me from one point to another point. And then one night I had done, because I got that Map My Walk thing, I did like a 4-mile walk in like 40 minutes. I was just kind of like running from one area to another area, just trying to get all these Pokemon. And I don't even know why. I don't really even know why. But I'm going to let you guys go before that store closes, because I need to bring my daughter in to go pee. Have a great night, everybody. I enjoy watching your videos. I love all of you. Have yourselves a wonderful, I believe Labor Day is coming up, isn't it? Have a wonderful Labor Day.